Then shut the fuck up in 2020. That's why he's sitting there acting light skinned. The fuck are we talking about? This nigga be fucking lying. Then shut the fuck up in 2020. That's why he's sitting there acting light skinned. The fuck are we talking about? This nigga be fucking lying. Then shut the fuck up in 2020. This nigga be fucking lying.
Welcome back to the Johnny Blaze Show. Your host with the most, Johnny Blaze. As you can see, this zesty DP can't keep my name out his mouth. So much so that he has said that I was molested as a child. This sick bitch ass nigga to sit up there and say that shit about me. Sick of all you emotional motherfuckers, and then y'all got a problem with me being emotional. Do you know the dumb shit that spews up out your mouth? I am gonna hold you accountable. Just watch. Keep talking. They is sitting up here counting my money. Do y'all hear this dumb shit? See? It's my fault. It's my fault, y'all. I should have never tried to speak to Queen Virginia. Shame on me. Well, let's see. Well, y'all gonna keep on counting my nigga pennies. Because guess what? I'm humble enough to take my nigga pennies. I'm humble because guess what? I'm humble. I am earning an income. I'm humble. I don't have to prove shit to you. Who the fuck are you? With your zesty ass. Zesty PPP. With your zesty ass. PPP. With your zesty ass. PPP. Zesty ass. With your zesty ass. PPP.
Heel popping pump.
I'm humble. Just to let y'all know what the PPP stands for, we ain't talking about the PPP loan. We talking about pill popping punk. Salute to the chat, man, and welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host with the most, Johnny Blaze. Bringing y'all this Monday afternoon content. I see Tesh is up in the building. Salute Tesh, my brother. We got Rachel in the building. Blessings, Rachel. Blessings. We most definitely got Frank Nitty, home team up in the building. Salute to Frank Nitty up in the building. Make sure I didn't miss nobody. Y'all come on in now. Unless most of y'all know or don't know, but YouTube will be changing its policies on the 15th. So this will really apply to the AI sector, right? You just want to know the do's and don'ts. This is for the ones that don't know. Now, the ones that do, hey, let it go right over your head. But I am right now being informative and just to keep people apprised about the YouTube policies and what changes they have done or gonna do, starting on the 15th. Fair use, again, this is for educational purposes only and to shed light on the YouTube with new policy starts July the 15th. So that's 8 days from now.
We're building.
Oh, and make sure I got this content from Arzuri Styles. Arzuri Styles. I hope that I did not butcher her name, but salute to this sister. She the one that put out this content. She actually put this out like 10 hours ago. All right. So Let's get into it.
The most helpful AI. So you can inspect 800,000 packages a day, catch phishing attacks, and help coders, well, code. Let's make it happen.
Welcome back to the channel. So there's a very important YouTube update you need to know about, especially if you're a creator trying to grow and earn on YouTube. YouTube just made changes that could affect how one earns on YouTube, like how you get paid on YouTube. No, it's not about strikes and it's not even about copyright. It is about YouTube monetization, and it's going to take effect from the 15th of July 2025. So I'm just going to read these policy updates so we can know exactly what it entails. YouTube is making massive changes to its monetization policies starting July 15th. In order to monetize as part of the YouTube Partner Program, YPP, YouTube has always required creators to upload original and authentic content. On July 15th, 2025, YouTube is updating our guidelines to better identify mass-produced and repetitious content. These updates better reflect what inauthentic content looks like today. This will affect reaction channels, compilation pages, and more. So what this basically means is that YouTube has announced that they are going to demonetize those channels that post contents that are mass-produced or unoriginal content. One of these contents includes those AI generated contents. There are some channels that post contents that they put like AI generated pictures. They also use AI generated voiceovers and voices on those AI generated videos. Now those type of content will be demonetized from the 15th of July. Now if you already monetize, if you're running a faceless channel and you use AI to generate your pictures and your videos, have this at the back of your mind that you're going to get your channel demonetized from the 15th. Or if you're a faceless channel and you're not yet monetized, this is also an update to let you know that from the 15th there is no way you can monetize those AI generated content anymore. Now, the second type of...
So wait, so if I'm hearing her right, okay, Tess. So if I'm hearing her right, she's saying that you can lose your monetization with the type of AI generated content that you put on your channel. Oh man, well, I don't mess with I don't mess with the AI content. You know, that's beyond me. But again, this really goes for the people that's actually into the AI content. This is helpful for y'all to know.
Content or channels that will be demonetized from the 15th are those reaction videos. There are lots of channels that do reaction videos. They get to post content and try to put like a picture of themselves or a short video of themselves on the side of the screen. This is an update from the 15th. Content like that will not be monetized. You can actually be getting views on those contents, but those contents will no longer be getting revenue for you or generating revenue for you from the 15th. Then the third type of content that will not get monetized from the 15th are those slideshow style compilation videos. Now, people who put just pictures and they put like a slideshow, one picture placed after the other, those contents, they seem so unoriginal and not authentic. That is exactly what the YouTube policy update is about. So if you have a faceless channel, you do all of those compilation videos, you use AI to generate your content, this update applies to you. You have to re-strategize because you won't be earning on those your videos if you're monetized already. And if you're not monetized, you can't monetize those type of content. So now those contents that are still monetized from the 15th, YouTube will remove your monetization. Ads will not play on those videos and you can't receive nothing, not even those.
Nurse Patty, I found this vid. Well, actually, this came across my desk, and then once I saw the video, I'm like, well, this needs to get on now here. And this only going for the content creators that's dealing with AI content. What's going on, Wolfpack, man? Salute to you, bro. Happy Monday. So, I mean, you can let it go right over your head if you're not dealing with any type of AI content, but like the things that she's saying, by you being a content creator, you still want to be aware of the new policies that will change on the 15th of this month. So, to be aware, again, to be aware is to be alive.
stickers like super stickers and super chants. No form of monetization will apply on those type of content and channels. Now, the exact thing YouTube is trying to do is YouTube.
Wait a minute. Now, Rachel asked, wait, John, so does that mean you can't show your face while you're doing a reaction? No, I can show my face. It just can't be like an animated version of myself doing a reaction. They want it to be, still natural, just like I am now. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if I was doing it the AI way and reacting to this, then no, I wouldn't even be able to get the video monetized. So I have to be my regular self. So no, I can still show my face as long as it's not AI generated. That's the only thing. If I'm doing a reaction and you don't see me right here, you see an animated AI version of myself doing a reaction, then no. They won't give you the monetization on that video.
Wants to see those your unique editing styles. YouTube wants to hear your insights about a particular thing or what your niche is about. YouTube wants to see like human efforts in content on YouTube. So in other words, these YouTube updates is basically about YouTube is trying to identify those contents that feel unoriginal, that feel repetitive, and those type of content that looks like it was just copied and pasted. Most people are on this table. There are some people who just get people's video, they barely do any edits to it, and they just use it or repost it on their own channel, even for long form content. These are the targets that YouTube is talking about. Content like that will no longer earn. So YouTube wants to reduce the way fake AI generated contents that are not real and true, all those compilation videos of and pictures. YouTube is trying to reduce anything not original. YouTube wants more of original than.
So again, I'm not saying that it's not a lane for AI content. That's not what she's getting at. But if you are a content creator that's been showing your face, and then all of a sudden you stop showing your face and then you AI everything trying to do reactions, then that's going to be a no-no. They want you to be original. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be straight original. Yeah, Blur, but I don't know if Regina channel is monetized though. So, but yeah, this is the type of information that she might want to listen to and try to clean up some of that content. Because, I mean, again, she choose to do it. If she do, she do. If she don't, she don't.
Fake or AI content or repetitive content on YouTube. Now, if you own any of these channels, like you have a faceless channel and you generate AI pictures, AI videos, and that is what your niche or your content is about, you don't need to feel overwhelmed. The only thing you need to do is to re-strategize, and you have to adapt to this new policy. If doing those things are what you love to do, then you can continue doing it without earning on YouTube. But if you know you want to earn from those videos, then you have to re-strategize and adapt to a new type of creating content that seems original. Maybe try to impute your voice, try to get videos or images that are real and they are yours or authentic type of videos. This way you're trying to impute human effort into that video. About these updates, YouTube isn't going to scrap out AI.
So I get it. She just basically saying though, look, be more original than AI. You feel what I'm saying? Still do what you do. You can add a little bit of AI, but it's like you know what? I can't understand her. I understand most of what she's been saying, and I swear this is probably as good as it's gonna get, Nurse Betty, because I tried slowing it down just to see if it would be better that way. It's worse, and it's at normal speed.
Generated content entirely, but I'm going to be making a follow-up video. Let me know if you're interested in that video. Drop in the comment section. And
okay, well, that's pretty much the end of it right there. But basically, yeah, it's her accent. Yeah, it's the accent. So basically, she's just saying that if you're doing content like like this. And like I do reaction on certain videos, right? I can in turn make the whole live stream just AI doing a reaction off the videos. Otherwise, they can snatch my monetization away from me, right? Now, again, what I've been hearing anyway, I think, matter of fact, Keep the Change the one that told me that it's an AI sector. I did not know that. I mean, you know, I had a feeling that eventually it probably would. Excuse me, but yeah, it's an AI sector. Hey, Yellow Duck, how you doing? Happy Monday. Don't work too hard now, Yellow Duck. Don't work too hard. But anyhow, now we can get into the Jesse Lee Peterson parody this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I got some videos that I do have to go over with that. Now, this most definitely is just fair use. This is all for entertainment purposes only, to give my reaction to various videos with conversations with Jesse Lee Peterson, the Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson. All right. So here we go. Wait a minute. Not this one. Because Brian sent me one. I didn't see this one right here. We're ending this right now. Pastor storms off. Shout out to the Fallen State. Again, fair use. This is all for entertainment purposes only, and to just give my reaction to the conversation that will be had with Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson.
I am Jesse Lee Peterson. Help us fight censorship by hitting the thumbs up button, and then don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. You can ring my bell. Ring the bell, all right? I have with me today Pastor Kurt D. Thomas. He's a senior pastor of the Renewed Church of Los Angeles. Am I right?
That is
Renewed Church of Los Angeles. Thank you for coming.
well, thank you for having me.
I absolutely appreciate it.
Thank you.
And so, were you called to be a pastor, or did you go to school for it?
Well, at the age of 9, I felt the presence of God over me. I grew up in a Pentecostal church, so I went through that entire Pentecostal experience. And it wasn't until I matriculated through college that I decided to get a bachelor's degree in theology, or to study theology while I was at Stillman College.
Oh, I see. So God didn't call you. You decided to go to school for it.
No. I believe that I was called by God to do what I do.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
And why did?
So so the Lord called you. Oh. So you hear how Jesse Lee came in at him a little bit. He like, oh, well, he didn't call you. You just went into it. He's like, no. The Lord called me. He told me to come on through. Okay.
Why do you believe that?
Why do I believe that I was called? I know that I'm called to do what I do because because I have a passion and I have a desire to see people elevated from where they are to where they need to be.
Oh, okay. And when you say where they are, do you believe that human beings are in a fallen state?
Explain what you mean by that.
Fallen. You're a pastor. You should know.
Yeah, but explain what do you mean by?
Nurse Petty, you crazy as hell. He said the Lord don't call on gay men allegedly.
Our fallen state.
Do you know? Do you believe that human beings are in a fallen state? You know what fallen means,
A
right?
fallen state means that they've fallen from the grace of God. Is that what you're okay?
Right.
So I believe that that humans have fallen from a fallen state, but with the whole deal with reconciliation, I think that God reconciles us back to himself.
So you do agree then that human beings have fallen away from God, right?
That humans have fallen away from God according to Adam and all that, yes.
And then at some point, those who seek him will come back.
Those who seek him are that he's called back to them, yes, then they will.
Is it possible to overcome that fallen state?
It is possible to overcome that fallen state if we accept Christ back into our hearts.
Right. How does one know when they're in a fallen state?
Well, a person will know that they're in a fallen state when when they don't live a life that's acceptable. I believe.
Wait a minute now. Right there, to me, you babbling. When you in a fallen state, you don't know. Yeah, it take a certain thing to hit rock bottom for you to change. You gotta want to change within you. That's the best answer to really give in that situation. All that what you about to say, you just babbling. Come on now. When you in the fallen state, sometimes some people being so much in the fallen state that they never get up. You can still point the right and the wrong things of what they do. Or, I mean, basically just point out all the wrong things they doing and try to show them the right way of doing things, and they still don't care. You within yourself, it will take a certain moment in your life to just sit up here and just want to get it turned around. You got to hit a certain low in life, in my opinion, in order for things to turn around for you. Because you don't know. That's what I'm saying. Don't yell. He just talking like I don't know why he even went through all that.
That's really acceptable to himself. So like a person that is a drug addict, or a person that is drinks too much liquor, a person that maybe not living their best life, or doing what they're called to do. I think that
what is their best life though? See, this is what I'm saying. He confusing as fuck to me. Like, damn, Jesse Lee, why you ain't stepped in and said something, interrupt him or something? Like, what? Bro. These motherfuckers here.
Those people are the people that find themselves in a fallen state.
So when they're not living their life according to God, and they're in a fallen state?
If you're not living a life that is according to the principles of God, yes.
Then you're in a fallen state.
What is, see now, this man, no, I don't want to make it that way. So let me, I'm going to try to think about it in a different way. So when you a drug addict, people can try to tell you, man, that's bad for you, right? You need to stop doing cocaine. You need to stop doing heroin. You need to stop doing meth, right? It don't matter about what they say, because you're going to continue to keep doing it anyway, right? So you can be at the lowest of the low. If that's what you're going to do, you're going to do it until. Now, I want y'all to hear me good. When the taste finally leaves your mouth of that type of thing, you'll know it, and you will go away from it. People need to stop all this trying to act like they know it so much about when it comes to addiction. Look, when that taste finally leaves your mouth and you hit a certain low in life, It don't even necessarily have to do something with you doing drugs or nothing like that. It could be anything else that you hit a low on. You hit that low, you will find a way to get help. See, when I see people that don't put forth the effort, they just want to do it the lazy way, then you get what you get. You feel what I'm saying? But if you putting forth the effort to want to change, then it will come. You feel what I'm saying? When you really want that to just leave your system all the way completely, fuck all the other shit, it don't matter. You're going to leave it completely alone. And it won't have nothing to do with because this person said to stop. No, you got to want to stop. It's just as simple as that. What up with it, Julian?
So
Inferno,
I read, and I don't know if it's
what's
true
up?
or not. I like to ask the person before I mention,
Okay.
know if it's true or not. Are you a homosexual?
I am a same gender loving man.
Oh my God. Oh, no. Damn, he just hit him over the head with that question. Are you a homosexual? Oh, Lord. He hit him right over the head, Nurse Petty, with that question, though. I mean, he just came clean out. Are you a homosexual? Now, I'm just trying to figure out, though, what was his rhyme or reason for asking this man, was he a homosexual, though? I mean, what they got? Oh, never mind. Never mind.
So does that mean you're a homosexual?
It means that I'm the same gender loving man.
But just from I'm black and slow.
Okay.
And just for the record, does that mean you're a homosexual?
I could be considered a homosexual.
Wait, so wait, he don't even want to say it. Hell no, wait, he don't even want to say it though. He like, well, I could be considered. Come on, man, what up with it, Brian? Man, this is hilarious. This man, he asked it straight out. It wasn't like he went around the question or none of that shit. He just asked. Right. Amazing, Carlos. Right. Amazing.
I don't want to think of you if you're not.
I'm a homosexual.
You're a homosexual? And so you're a homosexual pastor?
Jesse Lee made him shame. Hey, Brian. Jesse Lee made him shame to be a homosexual. Oh my God, you can't make this shit up. He made that man feel shame of saying that he was a homosexual. Boy, this shit is funny here.
Sure.
I am a homosexual pastor, yes.
How long have you been a homosexual pastor?
I've been a pastor for 8 years, senior pastor, and then before that, prior to that, I was a youth pastor.
Oh, okay. Why do you think that God would call a person, a homosexual, to be a pastor, but not change him?
So,
how would the Lord call him being a homosexual pastor and don't change him? God damn. Oh boy, these people gonna stop using the Lord's name in vain. Goddamn it, it's gonna come and bite them. It's gonna come and get them at the end.
I don't think that God majors where we minor. And so I think that what happens is I think that we put limitations on God that God doesn't have. For example.
Wait a minute now. Come on, brother. You about to give us a scripture that you trying to make it in your favor? Is that what you doing? Boy, this is straight blasphemy right here.
We could, if you go to seminary or something like that, you find out that there's a thought process that God could possibly be a woman, or that God could be this, or that God could be that.
How in the what? Man, what is you talking about? Now, God, wait a minute. Now he want to say that God is a woman? Oh my God, I didn't heard it all. So you said that to Jesse Lee with a straight face. Hey, this shit right here is insane.
That God can be whatever it is that you need him to be.
You believe that he can be a woman?
I believe that God can be whatever it is that you need him to be.
So can it be a homosexual too if you needed him to be one?
Well, honestly, I don't think that God...
He asked that man, do you think God is a homosexual? Oh no! I can't believe he just said, wait. Hold on, I gotta rewind that. Hold on, I gotta rewind that.
What happens is, I think that we put limitations
What up with
on
it, 777?
God that God doesn't have. For example, we could, if you go to seminary or something like that, you find out that there's a thought process that God could possibly be a woman, or that God could be this, or that God could be that. That God can be whatever it is that you need him to be.
You believe that he can be a woman?
I believe that God can be whatever it is that you need him to be.
So can it be a homosexual too if you needed him to be one?
Well,
Wait, y'all didn't know, did y'all hear what he said? Steady Brandon, what's the word? Happy Monday to you, bro. He said, could God be a homosexual if you wanted him to be? He said if he wanted him to be, put up with it, no cap. Oh my God. This is hilarious to me right here. He said, if you want to be, can he be a homosexual for you?
Honestly, I don't think that God, the Bible says that God is neither male nor female.
Right. So how can he be a woman then if he's not a female?
Well, I'm saying that. So there's a book that's by who's the book by? There's a book that is written. It's called what is it called?
But that's all right by the title. What about the book?
But in the book, the principles of the book talk about God swaying himself to this, and it's called The Shack by W.M. Paul Young. And so if you read that book, then you find out that God basically finds himself congruent to whatever state of mind a person is in. And so at one state, God is a Jewish carpenter. At one state, God shows himself as a big black woman in the kitchen cooking.
Big black woman?
A black woman in the kitchen cooking. And
so you think God could be a big black woman?
I think that God can be whatever it is that you need God to be at that moment.
Do you think they...
So God is who you need him to be at that particular time. Man, you know what? Jesse Lee, where the hell did you get this character from? Jesus Christ.
God can be a homosexual too?
If God needs to be a homosexual, I think that he was, but I don't liken him to that. I don't like him the way.
He said, I want God to be. Oh, Lord Jesus. Steady grinding. I don't even know what the hell he talking about, man. This is hilarious, though. This is insane. This man is just sitting up here babbling like a motherfucker right now. And Jesse Lee got him on the ropes. Jesus Christ.
I don't liken God to be to be an isolated gender.
So you believe that God could be a woman, or be a black woman,
God
or
could
homosexual?
God could be whatever you need God to be.
And so does that person make God what they want him to be in their mind so they can accept being wrong? Or does God switch genders and all that kind of stuff?
I don't think that God, that we create God to be whatever we want God to be in our minds. I think that it's based on experiences. The experiences of that person allows God to transform himself in whatever it is that person needs to be.
Transform himself to what he want to be. Transform? Man, that's a suspect word right there, though, brother. Well, wait a minute now. You can't be using that word like that. Transform? Come on, man. You, Lord Jesus Christ.
For an example, if you've ever gone to Africa, or if you've ever gone to a part of the world where there's no westernized religions, where people they don't have an isolated form of who Jesus is or what he looks like, opposed to what you were talking about earlier.
Right.
We don't know what he looks like, and so since that, God becomes whatever it is that person's experience.
But those countries that don't believe in God, they are S-hole countries, and they're all trying to come here now and bring their S-hole attitudes.
Their S-hole? What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
What is S-hole country?
Oh!
S-H-I-T.
Oh! Shithole country. Jesse Lee stupid. Them shithole countries. he was so confused too. Like S-O. He like, what's S-O? Shithole countries. That's what the fuck.
Oh, you're saying that they're S-hole countries.
Right, because those people don't believe in God.
I wouldn't say that they don't believe in God. I would say
they don't believe in the real God. They have their own made up God based on their imagination, right?
I wouldn't say that. I would say that we experience God on the level that we know God. So if you have somebody that is an Indian and they've never had anyone explain to them the ideology of God that is created here in Western culture, then I think that
Western culture?
Western culture is where we are now. It's what we operate in a canonized version of the Bible, in which we accept as the authentic truth of
But Western culture is the best culture, right?
I wouldn't say that.
Then why everybody trying to come here? If we're not the best, if Western culture is not the best culture, why everybody trying to come to what's not the best culture?
Is everybody trying to come here?
Everybody and their mama. Have you noticed that we can't even keep the illegals out?
I wouldn't say that.
Boy. Boy, Jesse Lee don't be playing no games. Hey, you see, we can't even keep the illegals on up out of here. Shit. They always want to shit on the United States of America, but guess what? These motherfuckers always trying to come on over. He got a strong goddamn point about that shit right there. Ain't that some shit? These other countries be calling the United States ain't shit, and your government ain't shit, and the people ain't shit, but they sure be trying to come to an ain't shit country.
Everybody's trying to come here, but I will say that there are people that are trying
from all over the world
to come here from all over the world.
Right.
Yeah.
And so if we are not the best country, why are they trying to come here? Why don't they go to the best country?
We can consider ourselves to be the best country,
but we are the best.
And maybe
that's because of Western culture.
Well, I wouldn't use the word best. Maybe I would use the word we're probably a country where people are allowed to be free and be themselves.
So we're the best.
If you say best, then I'll go with that.
So I want to go back. You say God is a black woman.
I didn't say God was a black woman. I used the book as an analogy
That God was a black woman?
show us that God could be whatever it is that we need God to be.
Amazing. Do you believe that book?
I believe that God could be whatever it is that we want God to be.
Really?
Yes.
And so you've been a homosexual all your life, you said earlier, right?
At the age of 9, I knew that I liked the same sex. Yes.
How did you become that way?
I didn't become that way. I knew that was my innate nature to be to like men.
And so how did your nature go from a natural nature of being a man or male to an unnatural nature of becoming a woman? How did that happen?
So, you said the unnatural nature of me becoming a woman?
Yeah, how, if you were born a natural male, right?
You're born a natural male.
Right. You were, right?
I am a male currently sitting here in front of you.
But how did you go from being a natural male to an unnatural woman?
Who's an unnatural woman?
But isn't homosexuality is like being a female feelings?
No.
What is it?
No.
What is it exactly?
Being gay is being gay, being a homosexual, whatever term that a person wants to use to identify themselves. It's an innate state of being. It means that this is who that person is. If I'm not a woman, I'm a man sitting here in front of you having a conversation. I have a penis, just like you have.
Well, you do have the male parts, but now they're cutting that off too. Did you hear about that? We'll get to that. But do you feel inwardly, do you feel like a male or you feel like a female?
I am a male sitting here in front of you.
No, but what do you feel like?
I feel like a male. And
inside?
I am a male sitting here in front of you.
I realize that, but inside, do you feel like a man or you feel like a woman?
I am a male sitting here in front of you. So that answers your question, right?
I know.
I don't feel like anything because I am a male.
You don't feel like neither male nor woman?
I am a male sitting here in front of you.
I realize that, but what makes you think you're homosexual now?
Hey, Jesse Lee is a nut. He basically calling this man a woman on the low. He is calling this man a woman on the low. Oh, so do it be some days you feel like a man, and then other days you might feel like a woman? I mean, how do they go?
If there's not a feeling on this side, why do you think you're
homosexuality is not a feeling? It's a state of being. It's who the person innately is. It has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with creating a feeling that you're talking about. It's an innate. It's the innate nature of who that person is. I innately am who I am. Me being gay or homosexual has nothing to do for me with being a man. It has everything to do with my preference and who I choose to sleep with.
What does the word innately mean? What does that mean? I'm black and slow. I don't know what that means.
The word innate. The word innate means that I'm not changing or I'm not becoming something else. I am who I am.
Just before we started the show, you said that you introduced your is he your husband or your wife? Is that your husband? You gonna be your husband or your wife?
Boy, he's steady taking shots. He says that your husband or your wife. Amazing.
I'm gonna end this interview. Because we're ending this right now.
Why you want to end?
We're ending it.
Well,
Take this
come
off.
back.
Take this off. When you want to have a real conversation, no, you're bullshitting me.
Come back.
I'm not gonna be a part of that.
He a pastor that curse. Well, yeah, see? Let the real side come on now. Yeah, we know you curse. Yeah, Jesse Lee bullshit you, ain't he? And you sat there and fell for the bullshit the whole goddamn time.
Come take this off of me, or I'm gonna take it with me.
But why are you running?
Come take this off of me, or I'm gonna take it with me. Please take it off of me.
Really?
Because
Come take it
you're
off.
disrespecting me.
But no, I'm
So-
asking you really.
Please take it off.
Am
or
I
I'm gonna
asking
take
him
it
real
with
serious
me.
questions?
No, I'm saying just let them take their recording. Just trying to get a reaction. What's that?
It's okay.
No, be quiet.
No, that's not what
Okay,
we're doing.
so
Just take it off.
yeah.
But tell me why
is
you're
it
running.
down?
I'm not running, sir, but when you want to have a real conversation, you have my information. You
But
can
you
call
said
me.
that you're gonna.
When you want to have a real conversation,
You said that
when
you
you
gonna
want to have
marry.
a real
You
conversation,
said you gonna
can call
marry
me.
this guy.
When you want to have, he's a guy. You're calling him a female. You're being
I
disrespectful.
asked if you gonna call him husband or wife. Come back. Do you want to be interviewed? Oh. Amazing. Well, they gone.
Oh,
That's amazing. They gone. They walked away. So the deal is that was Pastor Kurt D. Thomas. And Kurt D. Thomas is a senior pastor of the Renewed Church of Los Angeles. And he is a admitted homosexual pastor. And what he does is he works with men. They host a monthly men's group, they say. So I wanted to know about all that. But just before we started the show, he introduced this other male, black male, that he said that they're going to get married soon. And I know that these people are doing that and they're calling it marriage. So I wanted to just kind of lay out that first. I had no idea that he was going to run, because if they are proud of being what they are and they say that it's normal, you would think that they don't want to talk about it. But apparently.
but Jesse Lee, come on, man. Hey, a minute. Jesse Lee ain't shit, man. He ran him down real quick, didn't he, Brian? An admitted homosexual pastor ran him clean down. But look, hey, I ain't gonna even lie to you though. I'm not gonna lie to you though. In that situation though, I think probably any man in that situation with interviewing would have asked that, what, is he your husband or your wife? I mean, shit, damn, that was that. I didn't see nothing disrespectful. He did admit it right after he looked steady grinding. It was like pulling teeth. That man didn't even want to come out and actually say he was a homosexual. It took Jesse Lee like maybe 3 or 4 times just for him to come out and say it. It's almost as though as that Jesse Lee shamed him for being gay. He shamed that man. And that's ridiculous to me, because if that's what you is, that's what you is. Like, why would you be shamed now? You on the internet. I mean, that man had a hard time to admit it his own self. And I guess the way he said it, maybe that's what threw him off. Oh, Lord. He shamed himself. But Jesse Lee helped him, though, Geller. Jesse Lee helped him shame him. He was shamed already of himself. And then Jesse Lee just pushed him over the edge with that shit, though. He made that man get the hell up. He said, man, you ain't going to keep disrespecting me. He was disrespecting you the whole time with the line of question. And then, if that's the case, why you ain't just get up beforehand? Shit. This shit right here is funny. He said an unnatural woman. He called that man an unnatural woman. God damn. No, Carlos. He be trolling now. Shit. Bullshit about nothing, Carlos. Old people troll too. Shit. Is you fucking playing with me? Shit. Old people troll too, Carlos. Shit, where the fuck you think we get it from? Shit, you better stop playing. Shit, an older person to troll your ass quicker than a young person. I'm just saying. No, he ain't that damn senile, Carlos. Now, you just don't like Jesse Lee. You know, you just want, he a Uncle Tom. Right. Well, shit. Even then, Yelly, he was still trolling people. The way he talked to people, he don't get all excited or nothing. He just asks you straight up questions that you might just be like, well, why the fuck did you even ask me that? But it be a straight up question. Either you gonna answer it or you ain't. Oh, only young coons, Carlos. You don't support old coons, but you'll support young coons. Oh, okay. I got you. God damn. Boy, I swear, I ain't never seen Carlos have a dislike for an individual like this. I swear, I mean, he really do not like Jesse Lee Peterson. He really don't. I say, let the old man live. Shit, let him live, Carlos, man. Stall him out. Now, y'all be talking about stall out YNs and all this and that. You won't stall out the elderly? He's an elderly man, man. Come on, man. Shit, he an old man for real, Carlos. Come on, man. Stall him out. He's 76 years old. Let him be him, man. Shit, hey, Carlos, think about it. The white folks been making a fool up out of him since he was out the womb, though, Carlos. Shit, that's all he knows. See, that's the part that you forgetting. He came out the womb buck dancing for the white folks. So shit, that's all he knows. That's all he knows, bro. I'm telling you. It'd be one thing if he wasn't so old, then you might have a point. But come on, man, he's 76, bro. He's setting his ways. He ain't changing. If anything, shit. Now at this point, shit, it's just gonna get worse. You say this is elderly abuse, man. Go ahead, old man. Well, shit. Hey, Carlos, ain't we all to a certain degree being used? Yeah, right, Brian. He cooning for a check. Now, I'm not denying that part because the shit that he brown nose about with white folks is ridiculous. So you ain't gonna get no argument out of me from that part of it. But man, he an old man, man. I ain't, man. He cool, man. Let the man, because shit, either way, it don't take away from the point that he still have some good points on what he be saying now. Now, I don't agree with all that praising a white man the way he does and all that. But, again, he was already coming out the womb praising, yes, sir, no, sir. Shit. So, no, I ain't judging him, shit. But, Yellow, he do be doing a lot of goddamn cooning, though. But he's still entertaining. I don't hold it against him. No, I don't hold it against him at all. Shit. Hey, get your coon on, old man. If that's what's getting you paid, then who am I to say? Shit, I ain't putting no money in your damn pockets. So shit, I'm going to shut my goddamn mouth and let you be great. And laugh at your conversations that you be having. Now, here go another one right here, y'all. Woke liberal. But matter of fact, because I need to take me an official break. Shit, I ain't took no damn break. It's been going on an hour, ladies and gentlemen. I do need to take a break from time to time. All right? So, let me play a good one for y'all. Let me play a good one for y'all. Hold on. All right. Right, Brian.
Earz, you don't know what the fuck you talk about when you understand what the fuck he's saying.
I don't know what the hold on.
No, bro. Earz, you don't know what the fuck you talk about when you understand what the fuck he's saying.
I don't know what the hold on.
No, bro. You ain't got no battle scars. You ain't got nothing to prove you like what you talking about, nigga.
So
I got two motherfucking boxer fractures and the 8 bone in my motherfucking wrist broke, bitch ass nigga. You ain't got no battle scars about nothing, nigga. You just talking, nigga.
Not to mention you had to stop people getting
Earz, hold on. Earz, hold on.
So you ain't getting patted down like a stripper?
No, nigga. So I did not say anything wrong. My mentality changed at a certain point.
Wrong because you a dummy, nigga.
I'm not saying what you did or
Talking about shit in a locker room, nigga. You judge the man based on rules in a locker room. Jerry Stackhouse got 49 million of them. I'm under a rookie deal. You think that means somebody a punk because they can't beat the motherfucker up that got the most money, you dummy?
Will, did I say
You been protected by them white boys so much, you don't understand nigga real life. You been protected by them white boys, nigga. You ain't got no protection of white boy right now, though.
Will, did I say it? I said when my mentality changed, right?
I get what you're saying.
Okay. So when my
I definitely, if you're trying to explain to try to get me to understand, I definitely get what you're saying.
That's what I said. There was a situation that happened when
Whatever you say is what he's saying. That's what
I get what he's saying, and I can do both. I can do both. I get what he's saying.
Don't make any
You
sense.
know what I'm saying? I can do both.
What he's saying don't make no sense. He's trying to get off because it never was no. Listen to me here. Listen to me here. Let me land my plane. It was never no my team. The nigga just lied what he said. It was never no party. They gave Jerry Stackhouse $49 million after being the 6th man of the year. Then signed this punk bitch for $66 million. If money talk, man, that nigga just running his goddamn mouth. He's tricking you dumb motherfuckers to believe that this shit he talking about is real. Earz, you don't know the fire like I'm some punk. Earz, you fire like I'm some punk. Earz, you fire like I'm some punk. No, my nigga, we not doing Earz, you don't know the fire like I'm some punk. Fire like I'm some punk. Fire like I'm some punk. No, my nigga, we not doing that. Fire like I'm some punk. Fire like I'm some punk. Fire like I'm some punk. No, my nigga, we not doing that. Fire like I'm some punk. Fire like I'm some punk. Fire like I'm some punk. No, my nigga, we not doing that. Earz, you don't know what the fuck you talk about when you understand what the fuck you saying. Earz, you don't know what the fuck you talk about when you understand what the fuck you saying. Earz, you don't know what the fuck you talk about when you understand what the fuck you saying.
Hold on.
No, bro, you don't understand what you talking about. That's
You
why
ain't gonna tell me like I'm not a grown man.
I'm gonna tell you that you don't
I'm saying what I'm saying is, bro,
You don't know
what the man saying out of his mouth. I'm saying that's
what he's saying is cap, bro.
Whether it's cap or not, I see what the
It don't need to be said.
That's what I said, but you don't have to tell me.
I ain't telling you shit. I'm telling you wasn't there, so you don't know what you're talking about.
I'm saying what the man is telling. I'm saying what the man is saying. I hear you. That's all I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, do you understand the way the NBA works?
I wasn't in the NBA.
So that's why I said you don't know what you're talking about.
I'm listening to 2 million.
You're not listening. You're listening to one little insecure boy.
No, I'm listening, and I was about to respond to him and
You're not letting me finish what I'm saying to get you to a better understanding. You listening to a boy that all he's come to the internet to do is try to belittle a man. So he's framing something in a way to make it seem like he saw something in me the day Jerry Stackhouse said something and that I was supposed to know for violence. Earz, you don't know what the fuck you talk about. Earz, you don't know what the fuck you talk about when you understand what the fuck you saying. Earz, you don't know what the fuck you talk about. Earz, you don't know what the fuck you talk about. Earz, you don't know what the fuck you talk about when you understand what the fuck you saying. Earz, you don't know what the fuck you talk about. Earz, you don't know what the fuck you talk about. Earz, you don't know what the fuck you talk about when you understand what the fuck you saying.
It's your turn now because you were talking while I was talking. After I heard you say you understand a nigga trying to make me look like a. Did y'all just hear that? He said I was talking while he was talking after
he said that after I said that, you understand why a nigga did all that shit. Now, that was a miscommunication, but we'll let him have that. But he was saying I was talking while he was talking after, while he was trying to explain. This is what you're saying, sir. These are your own words. Bitch.
Okay, well, if you'd have let me finish, you gotta let me finish.
Y'all see how the man just said, it's your turn to talk. And all I said, bro, if you'd have let me finish, he can't have a conversation. You can't let a brother get a word out. You can't, I'm over here calm as possible. This is the man that's saying that I'm drunk. He don't want to disclose that he been drinking and smoking also. I'm over here talking in a calm voice. Who is over here yelling? Who is over here doing all the extra shit? See, a lot of y'all see this shit, and this is when the celebrity shit come in. Now you're like, I guess I'm a celebrity, I gotta be different. No, because if you was a regular nigga like me, everybody would be seeing what the fuck I'm saying. But I gotta convince people, I gotta make videos because y'all done put all this bullshit on my goddamn name. Now y'all don't want me to fucking react. Y'all don't want me to fucking goddamn. All I was saying is right here, this what you're saying right here is not true. That's what I was saying that night. Bruh, what the statement you're making right now is
this shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here, this shit.
And I am back. Now, let's get into the next video with Jesse Lee Peterson. This one most definitely I haven't saw it yet, but we about to look at it right now. We is about to look. And see, here's the thing. When you call people coons, right? That's your right. You know what I'm saying? If that's what if you feel like certain people be cooning, hey, I'm not here to debate that with you. But then, in my opinion, Tommy Sotomayor was cooning. If you want to label people like that, I feel like Tommy was cooning the whole goddamn time. But I never will hold it against him, though, because, hey, get your money. Get your money. If you have an avenue and you have a lane to be able to get some money, however you need to do it, who the fuck am I? Shit. I'm just saying, so, you know, when you throw stones at Jesse Lee, shit, boy, y'all better get the motherfuckers, excuse me, in my opinion, around our age that's doing the same thing that Jesse Lee is doing. Cooning like a motherfucker. No, I mean, he do some coonish shit, Yella, but I won't just blatantly call him a coon, but he be on some cooning behavior, though, in my opinion, on certain shit. I just be like, bro, you over the top, just praising white people. Now, I can understand you respecting white folks and all that, but the way he praises white folks, though, Yella, that, I could do without doing all that. But, hey, to each his own. To each his own. It wouldn't be me doing that. I tell you that. All right, so here we go with the next one right here. Woke liberal didn't want to hear the truth at all. Fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only. Only giving my reaction to the conversation that is had with Jesse Lee Peterson.
And you are a liberal.
Absolutely.
Why?
Bleeding.
Bleeding?
Yes.
What does it mean, bleeding?
It's just a terminology that I often hear.
And do you know that real men are not liberals? Real men are conservative?
I've heard you say that before. There's a documentary I would love for you to watch about male masculinity. I think it would open up your viewpoint a little bit more.
In what way?
I think you would better understand yourself, and you'd probably stop espousing the stuff you say about weak men.
Beta. Are you a beta and conservative?
I think that's just kind of ridiculous, Stephen.
But if you are a bleeding liberal, you have to be
That doesn't
beta.
make me weak. That doesn't make me weak, actually.
Why not?
And especially people that are in positions that speak to masses of people, such as yourself, the goal should be finding consensus and not just figuratively taking dumps on one side, praising another, and leaving it at that. That should not be the objective.
We agree with you even when you're wrong?
right and wrong is very relative. Like what might be right for you may not be right for me. What might be wrong for me may not be wrong for you. There is no definitive on what a person chooses to do with their life. If it affects someone in a negative, then we can have that conversation. But if it has no effect, such as who I choose to marry, has zero effect on your life, you don't pay any of my bills, we don't sleep together, we are not in any type of social setting together. So why you would feel the need to support politicians that want to use their faith as a basis of implementing policy that affects my personal life, I don't agree with that whatsoever. Now, if you don't believe in gay marriage, don't get gay married. If you don't believe in homosexuality, don't have sex with other men. But it is not for you to decide through government and the people you elect to decide what is right for me.
Amazing. So should we agree with you when you're wrong?
No, you should state your case, back it up with something, and then we can have that conversation.
But we should not.
There's certain things we're never going to agree upon, and I'm okay with that.
We should not agree with you when you're wrong, right?
That would be asinine. If you don't genuinely agree with something, then you say.
Well, that's what we do. The Christians don't agree with you when you're wrong, and you people get mad.
But that's fine. Leave it for yourself. You don't have to have a public debate about it.
You get mad and angry, and because we don't
agree, because it leads to people their livelihoods being oppressed. There are real life consequences for the things that people espouse out of their mouth. Their lives affected by it, up into death.
Whoa! Now, wait a minute, man. You don't be threatening old Jesse Lee. I'm not sure. You telling me he did an interview with Geno Jennings too? Yella, if you got that video, you know how to send it to me. Send me the video. But wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Hold on. Right. No, I caught on to it. I caught on to what you were saying. Okay. Well, send it to me then, Yella. Send it to me. This man is threatening Jesse Lee. Do y'all hear this shit? Now, come on, man. You ain't got to be threatening old Jesse Lee. Stall him out, young man. Stall him out.
There are kids killing themselves currently. There are transgender people being murdered by men who have not come to terms with their own sexuality, who are married to women but go seek sex elsewhere.
What does that have to do with
who have so much hate and fear in their own hearts that they are willing to take the life of another person?
No, they're committing suicide because they're wrong.
No, that's absolutely asinine.
And they have a lot of guilt about being wrong. That's why they need Christians.
As a gay man, that is absolutely false.
That's why they need.
Whoa. Fair use. These are not my words. These are the words with Jesse Lee Peterson and his panel guests. I am only giving my reaction to it. Jesus.
Christians to show them how to overcome
trust
that.
me, I sat in the church. I used to go to church with my boyfriend.
Are you a homosexual?
So we sat and we cried and we praised hallelujah, just like you do.
You're homosexual?
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm actually bisexual. I still enjoy women on occasion, yeah.
So is it?
He had to slide that part on in. Now technically I'm a bisexual. I still like to have women. Okay.
And that's why people in a fallen state need
Christianity. I'm not fallen. I'm actually much more enlightened than you are.
So that they can see how to overcome that lifestyle or whatever it may be.
There's nothing to overcome.
Don't they need Christ to
you should reconcile while you have such an issue with homosexuality.
Well, I think something that Christians need to realize is that when Christians talk about like this lifestyle is sinful, this whatever, I think people get the impression that Christians think they're living a perfect lifestyle and that everyone else needs Jesus, but they don't because they're so perfect, which is actually exactly not what the Bible says. The Bible says that we are all equally before the Lord fallen. Right. And that means that everybody, I don't care if you're a pastor, I don't care if you're a drug addict on the street, we all need him the same amount, which is a heck of a lot. So I think when Christians are approaching people, we need to realize that we can't legislate them into behaving the way we should, and nor would we want to, because that's not what Christ wants. That's compulsion. That's not.
Wait, hold on. So you didn't have an intimate conversation with the Lord that he was able to tell you all this, what you telling Jesse Lee right now, lady? Come on, man. How do you know So the Lord then made a call to you, and he had a real long conversation about the do's and the don'ts of what he expects then, huh? And you the messenger. Well, these people are tripped.
Act of service because you love somebody. Like we should be willing to follow Christ because we love him, right?
Well, I'm sorry.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say would actually be more courageous and demonstrate
Let me
strength.
just ask this question.
Yes, absolutely.
So do you agree with me that people who are in a fallen state need Christianity to show them how to overcome it?
So we're accepting the premise that people are in a fallen state.
They are.
Okay.
Until they
Because you
overcome
say
it.
so.
Until they overcome it. But let me ask, do you agree with me that people who are in a fallen state need Christianity so that they can show them how to overcome it?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think that's true about everybody. That's regardless of your lifestyle.
But for people in particularly who are in a fallen state.
Yeah, but in particularly is not what the Bible says, right?
It is not for you to help me to overcome anything. I don't help cheating men overcome their cheating ways.
Why is you getting mad? Wait a minute. He talking to the lady. He wasn't even talking to you. Why are you steady? You still mad about the last question that he asked? God damn, Nurse Betty, you ain't lying. He just angry for no reason. He ain't even talking to him.
You know,
like it has nothing to do with it has nothing to do with me.
I know.
So why do you feel?
I'm gonna come to you.
Please.
I want to get to
something that
I want to restate the question.
Sure.
Do you agree with me that this is why Christianity is so important to help those who are in a fallen state overcome?
Christianity is important for everybody to overcome their own sins, and there's actually something that I took from my time as growing up Catholic is I have sinned in my words, what I have done and what I have failed to do. So this whole idea of like this lifestyle specifically is sinful. Everything that we do, like the unkindness in our hearts, the judgmental attitudes in our hearts, that's all something that needs to be addressed. So I think when we go up to specific people and saying like, you are living the sinful lifestyle, you're the one that needs Jesus, it downplays the fact that we all do. And so our job as Christians is not to go up to people and say, this is bad, what you're doing is bad. It's to say, hey, fellow sinner with whom I share faults with,
Lauren,
this is how
do you disagree with her?
Lauren,
a fellow conservative?
I'm black and slow, so let me restate the question.
Why do you hate black people so much?
Do you agree with me that?
Why? Well, I hope he asks you, why are you so damn angry and he haven't got back with you yet? This is your third time interrupting. Like, put the Keisha back up in your goddamn body, my nigga. Put the Keisha back in the damn bottle, man. Let him talk to the woman. The fuck? I mean, damn. Can't you wait until he get to you and then you can ask him that question, why you hate black people? Shit, and I hope he turn around and ask you, why you so damn angry?
Because people are in a fallen state, they need Christianity to show them how to overcome the fallen state.
Just tell him no, because it's
absurd. You agree with me on that?
No, she doesn't.
As far as I'm understanding your question is that do we need Christianity?
She just thoroughly explained.
Do we need Christianity? Yes, we all need.
Hey, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up. He's talking to the woman. Why are you interrupting? You want to be more woman than her. Shut the fuck up. Hate you niggas like that.
People who are in the fallen state need Christianity,
i.e. everybody,
so that they can overcome.
Yeah, everybody.
Okay. Well, I said people. I asked the people who are in a fallen state,
right? Which is because everybody.
Not all children of God. Children of God are not in a fallen state.
Right, because we have that Christianity.
Not people go to church every Sunday and
not because we're perfect.
Are so hate-filled. Like, what is Jesus doing?
You can't. This motherfucker here, he getting on my goddamn nerves, y'all. He can't control himself. He has no self-discipline about himself. Jesse Lee said, hold on, I'll get back to you. He's talking to the woman, and every chance you get, you try to make it your business to interrupt and help her with her answers that he asking her. She don't need your help. Like, man, shut up.
For those folks, I don't understand, because I guarantee if he were to come back, he would not recognize the church at its present state. And if he waited after all these centuries for this group of folk,
you know why he would not recognize the church today? Because
you guys do not represent him.
Controlled by beta males.
If he does exist, you don't represent him.
Do you agree?
You're too
so,
much.
Lauren, as a son of daughter of God, are you still in a fallen state?
I'm not, as so long as that I'm able to accept the atonement, right? And that's the thing. Like, I feel like perhaps you're trying to equate Christianity with works, but we know that it is not by works that we are saved, right? So we really do need to place all of our faith in Jesus. If by,
Man, you could put your goddamn pom-poms up, bitch. Put your goddamn pom-poms up. We already know, goddamn it, you little zesty punk. Got your pom-poms all ready for and shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Fellowship with him, we become more Christ-like in our actions toward others, toward our church. That is a good thing, but that is not the judgment that we should be judging Christians on. It's like, oh, you're acting good, therefore you are a Christian. You're acting like this, therefore I think you're not a Christian and fallen. We are all in that fallen state.
So men and women who are sons and daughters of God, are they still in a fallen state?
If they are sons and daughters of God.
This is amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing. Jesse Lee ain't even talking to him. He is conversating with the woman. This shit right here is hilarious, bro. This is hilarious.
I know that because they have that relationship and that communion with Christ.
So they're not in a fallen state once they become sons and
daughters of
God.
Insofar as they accept the atonement.
Right. I don't know what that means, atonement.
Christ's atonement.
What does that mean exactly?
John 3:16. So God so loved the world that he sent his son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life.
And so once you do that, you're no longer in a fallen state because now you're a son or daughter of God, right? And at that point,
you're starting your journey on living a more
at that point, do you
Christian
have a
Look, he just had to add himself to it, Nurse Petty. You see that shit? He can't sit there and be quiet to save his life. He got to say some shit. He was sitting up there patting his feet and rubbing his hands, and he trying to, be a little bougie bitch right now and shit with his legs crossed the way it is, and he got his motherfucking hands off. Zesty as fuck. And won't allow Jesse Lee to have a conversation with the young woman. Damn. Have some type of self-control about yourself. Don't you know he don't want to hear from your ass right now? Shit getting on my damn nerves.
Responsibility or duty to be an example for those who are still in the fallen state to see the way out.
So I think our duty at that point is to share the gospel, the good news that Christ loves you. And if you are willing to accept that communion with him, then you can become part of that family. But our job is
to overcome that fallen state.
Right.
Okay. You agree with that?
Absolutely not. I don't even accept your premise, so no.
Why do you don't agree with that once you accept Jesus as Lord and Savior, you can overcome that?
Because for someone else, it might be accepting a completely different deity. That's not what's really relevant. What's relevant is what type of person you are while you exist on this earth. That's what's relevant. And if your Christianity leads you to be a good person with love and acceptance for humanity,
can you be good without believing in Christ?
Absolutely.
What do you say about that?
I mean, if we're talking about the state of the individual, then I believe we're all perfect. None of us is truly good. But can people who are atheists be kind and compassionate toward other people? Yes.
Can you be good without believing in Jesus Christ?
Are you saying then that there are no good Jews then? Like, what are you saying?
Lauren,
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on, partner. Why is we talking like that? Please, sir. Again, fair use. This is me only giving my reaction to the conversation that the two panelists is having with the Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson. I do not condone to any type of slander or defamation of any kind on anybody's name. I don't agree with certain words that will be used within this video that I'm reviewing. But again, fair use allows me to critique all good and bad. Man, he can't help himself, you know what I'm saying? He just an emotional punk.
They're not Christians are not without believing in Jesus Christ.
We cannot be perfect without believing in Jesus Christ. No.
We're not gonna ever achieve perfection
on our own. Yeah, I would absolutely.
How about can you be good without believing in Jesus Christ?
We can do good acts.
Can you be good without believing in Jesus Christ?
Yes. So I feel like you do.
He's
what your
just
statement
drill you down till you tell him yes.
Because he just gave this impression to the audience that you can be good without believing in Jesus by believing in some other identity.
Are you saying that
do you agree with
if you
that,
do not believe in Jesus, you are not capable of being a good person? Is that what you're?
I'll respond to it in a minute, but let me get my.
Well, I don't. That's the thing. Like, I don't believe any of us is like can truly and blamelessly, flawlessly call ourselves a good person.
Oh, I'm a great person.
Can individuals do good things regardless of their faith? Yes, but as Christians, should we
be good without believing in Jesus? Do you agree with that?
I think you can be as good a person without believing in Jesus as you can with it, but that's not the standard we are called to. We are called to perfection, and as humans, we cannot achieve that without Christ.
You cannot be good without Christ.
No. Well, in the sense of perfection, right? Like the word good is so like if I give someone charity, I'm being good in that moment, right? That's
not necessarily, because you can give to a person and it's the wrong time to give. You can corrupt them or spoil them or make them work. Like black people depend on the welfare, right?
Right, but
they give, but
you're so
there.
But I feel like if when you tell atheists that they can't be good without Christ, what they're thinking is, or what they interpret that as, is that they can't love their family because they're Christian, that their relationships with their friends means less because they're Christians, which is not.
What's up, vagina envy is real. Boy, you came right on time, didn't you?
Please let me interject. Okay. So, for a Christian mother and father to abandon the child, I'm going to just stick with the homosexuality thing since we're on the topic.
But there's more.
No.
Than homosexuality.
Just answer this question for me. A Christian parent who disowns their child, is that a good act? Is that something that God would show reverence to?
A Christian parent would not do that.
I see it every day.
But those not real Christian parents. They may be Christian
and we can go down the list, and this is the hypocrisy of Christianity, the hypocrisy of conservatism.
Let me answer the question.
I see vagina envy is real on StreamYards. You probably ain't. Yeah, you more than likely you ain't gonna see that up in the chat at all. I think at one point in time, I don't know. I think I blocked vagina envy is real. I don't remember.
Most liberals object to, which
Let
is
me
what.
answer the question.
Yes, continue.
They might be Christian in namesake, but they're not true
like
sons
Trump?
and daughters of God.
Like Donald Trump.
What about Trump?
Like most Republicans in power. Christians by namesake, because it's
convenient.
I
would probably agree with that. Most Republicans are probably not actually Christians.
Right.
Like, yeah,
they could be in
They're doing it because it's politically convenient.
But half the population will go vote for them regardless to what they actually stand for.
So
because they're not free thinkers. They're stuck. Like yourself.
Let me just
not
say,
open to actually receiving new information.
Let me just say for you
to have a different thought.
Let me tell you this so you know.
Yeah.
There's no way on earth or heaven that you can be good without God.
You can hold on to that ridiculous belief.
And God is the only true God. There are imitations out there who are pretending to be God.
Christianity is an imitation. There are far more religions that predate Christianity that have the same exact stories.
No man is good.
Same exact
stories. Am I right about that?
No
marriage.
If you're going to say you're a Christian, at least know where Christianity stems from.
Am I right about that?
That no human
being is good, right?
Yeah, but actually, what I find interesting about Christianity is that, like you said, these are stories that are actually not exclusive to Christianity. If we talk about the idea of resurrection, the idea of atonement, I believe these are themes that are universal.
Which is based in astrology.
Well, I mean, I think it speaks to the fact that they're universal, they're eternal, and it's
stars are universal.
in my opinion, kind of
the stars will serve
enhances
as
their importance.
Continue, yes.
Right, where like this is the need for atonement is something that human beings have been talking about for millennia. I think because we recognize the fact that we are imperfect, and we have been searching for that answer, that solution, for as long as we've been around.
My real issue with Christianity is that it, by default, teaches people to not be accountable for their own lives.
That's not true.
When it is very true. I grew up in the church. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
That's not true.
It is very true.
You had a bad church, but that's
no.
Christianity, as a matter of fact, Christianity is the only religion that says that you must repent. You
Believers do not take accountability for their actions and behavior.
I know no other religion that does that. Now
there's a lot that the Republican Party and Donald Trump especially needs to repent for. That's never going to happen.
The Republican Party is not Christianity. It's a political party.
Right. It's political. What the hell is we really talking about? That's the end of that. Lord Jesus Christ. That was like very, very odd right there. Very, very odd. Wait a minute. Hold on. Now, I want to show y'all this, right? I think Carlos will probably appreciate this this little short right here. And I saw this on my timeline. I say, uh-oh, somebody on his bumper. Somebody is on his bumper. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go to it, because y'all got to see this right here, because I laughed. Now, this is coming from Samuel 3773. He did a short on to the haters, to the Umar Johnson haters.
Okay, Leonard Honor.
Now, again, that just to stop it for right there. This is who he really is talking about right here. Because look, I done already just showed y'all, this content creator is most definitely Dr. Umar Johnson intensive right here, you know. But I'm not, that is not my place to say that he's being a hater towards Dr. Umar, none of that. That ain't my place.
Is a leading member of this industry, which I call the anti-Umar Johnson industry. And he has pretty much made a living out of doing videos attacking Umar Johnson. And this is not for a few months. This is for years. For years. My question is this. At a certain time, should we be expecting these kind of antis to offer a counter proposal? If you have a problem with someone's message, should we expect those people to say, okay, this is my counter plan or counter agenda for the Black community? Let me know in the comment section.
Now, y'all wouldn't believe, right? That comment section was something else. It's like that was a whole nother world. Look, you had a lot of people that was agreeing with what he was saying, and then you had some people up in there like, man, how you gonna say that he hate Dr. Umar? He's pointing out the hypocrisy, and he's pointing out him being a scammer and a fraud. But like I said, it was just going back and forth so hard. I'm like, God damn. I'm talking about he erupted some shit with people with that damn little show. But I don't see that content creator even giving a damn about that. Oh, I bet he was. Yellow, I bet he was. I bet he was. Now, I just got this. I just came across this. Yellow just sent this to me, right? Dr. Umar's daughter gets locked out of her friend's house. Let's see what this what this is all about. Fair use. Fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm only giving my reaction to the event of Dr. Umar Johnson's daughter being locked out of her Friend's house? I guess. And this coming from Danny's World. This is 2 days ago.
Fuck.
Carlos, you cold as ice, man.
Anissa.
So Carlos, can I ask you this, bro, and make this make sense to me? And I'm only asking you this because I know you don't have a choice but to give me a certain answer to this question, right? So, by Dr. Umar being able to coach other people in how to raise their kids, now seeing how his daughter is and everything like that, and how she homeless, and how she done told her story about her dad not being around, would you personally take him seriously if he was to really be trying to tell you any suggestions on how to raise your child? I mean, because obviously, bro, I mean, again, I'm not saying that by her being grown that she ain't supposed to accept some type of responsibility for her own life. So I won't go that way with it, but I'm just like, I'm wondering though, bro, like, how would I take Umar seriously if he's trying to tell me about how to raise my kids, but his kid out here struggling and homeless like a motherfucker? I'm trying to figure that part is what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I just answered it. Oh, okay. All right.
Issa.
I agree. But like I said yesterday, though, Carlos, to be honest, she needs to take accountability for her own life, and she needs to forgive her father. But she don't need to do it for him. Do it for herself. She'll feel better, and then she could be able to move on with her life. But until she does that, she is going to be in this rut that she in right now.
She ain't got no phone. Huh? The girl, she ain't got no phone because she not my leg. I can't keep getting up. Yeah, this the leg.
Now that's all true too, Nurse Patty. She needs her father. This is a cry. Yeah, she clout chasing her dad, Carlos, but she don't know how to. I guess because she's still so angry at him, she don't know how to be calm and just come to her father and just say, "Daddy, I need you." She's so built up with rage and anger, and she don't know how to do it. She figured this is the best way to try to get his attention is through the internet, since she knows that her daddy got a big name and he has a presence on the internet. Well, hey, all I'm saying is ain't nothing wrong. It ain't nothing wrong with a daughter want her daddy's love and attention, though. Even if she is in a fallen state. You feel what I'm saying? Like, at some point, man, I will hope, he don't have to, but I will hope that he will try to mend the fences with his own daughter. Because at this point, I mean, as a parent, damn, when you at some point, if you see your son or daughter doing this shit on the internet, at some point, I would think that you would want to reach out to him and be like, hey, we not doing this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we got to do something better than what you doing now. And this is what you doing on the internet. This ain't it.
It's not, she not answering, but I'm on my cycle and I have to take a shower. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know if I can keep letting people in either. Yeah, this is the last time. This the last. Thank you so much. Welcome. Go ahead, man. Get in the house. Get in the house. Go. Get out.
Hey, Carlos, but I can't all the way agree with that because I know a lot of parents that still will look out for their kids and all they do is just be some disrespectful sons of bitches. Kids just disrespectful as fuck, but the mama gonna always look out. The daddy gonna always look out, bro. So I don't know. Maybe people got different thresholds of what type of disrespect they willing to take, but most definitely I know some. I know some that deals with the disrespect, and no matter what, they don't care because they figure, hey, that's my child. Look, I gotta love them anyway. Yeah, they better. I'm just saying, there's some on out there now. They overlook all that disrespect, and all they care about is them kids being around them. That's all they care about. They taking the disrespect and all, but it, like you just said, they better than me too. Shit, fuck all that. If you showing me disrespect till you calm your punk ass down, don't come around me with all that disrespect, or you fuck around and find out.
Subi. 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 She's sleeping. Subi. Subi. Subi.
Now, congratulations to them. What they think they gonna win, Parents of the Year. Shit, I don't know about all that, Carlos. Shit, cause ain't no handbook in being no good parent. Hell, it ain't no handbook of being a good son or daughter. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no handbook in all this. Ain't no handbook in it. Ain't no handbook for the man. Ain't no handbook for the woman. And ain't no handbook for the son or the daughter. Ain't no handbook in it. You just living life. And you just hope that you able to have parents that you know, well, you want your kids always to do right by you, but you want the kids want to reciprocate it back as well. They want the parents to be able to do right by them. And let's just be honest, shit, on both ends, you got some lousy ass parents on out here too. Kids still give them respect when they don't even deserve. Now, what about it on the flip side though, Carlos? What about them parents on out there that you most definitely know ain't shit, but the kids still show respect and they always still look out for them no matter how disrespectful they is. So to me, that could go either way. Cause shit, again, if I until they calm the fuck down, I ain't being around nobody disrespecting me. You better calm down. You better calm down. But what about now? What about the parents being disrespectful towards their kids? What about them? And then the kids still show the parents respect, even though they showing them total disrespect. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, total. The parents ain't giving their kids no type of respect. They being disrespectful every turn, every chance they get. What about that? So is the kid stupid? Is the kid stupid for still respecting their parents? Or should they grow a brain and say fuck them? You feel what I'm saying? I'm just asking. But would you still expect a child What's happening, Mo? Would you still expect the child to still want to hold respect for parents that's disrespecting them? You feel what I'm saying? So, like, okay, fine. I understand the part of you not taking no disrespect from your own child, but what about when the parent is being disrespectful to the kids? And the kids is still giving the parents respect. I mean, you got some on out here that be on that type of time too. I mean, as much as I want to say, man, shit, you fucking with me. If my parents been disrespecting me, I'm gonna have to most definitely love them from afar. I won't be nowhere around that. Shit, that's what I'm saying. It go both ways to me with that. I saw what you said, Carlos. I can read. I saw you said then the parents is wrong then, but Carlos, what I'm saying is the kids wrong for still showing the parents that's being disrespectful to them? Is the kids wrong for still showing the parents respect after they getting total disrespect from the parents? That's what I'm asking.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
What's up with all the faces? Right, Yellow, you
excuse me. Nobody's answering.
You didn't knock on the door.
I should have asked her when she was out here.
Did y'all see her digging her nose? Now that was nasty. Why would you do that? Why would you take your pinky finger and dig clean up in your nose like that? And you doing it on camera. And that come on now. Hold on, Dr. Umar, you see the shit that your daughter doing?
Nobody's answering. I should have asked her when she was out here.
Oh, she really was digging too.
Yo.
How old are you again?
I have to take a shower. Like, I'm on my cycle. I have to take a shower. Like, can I go to somebody's house and take a shower? Like, I really gotta take a shower, y'all. I ain't taken a shower since last night. I have to take a shower. I'm in North Philly. If somebody could like pick me up and have me take a shower, I would love you for the rest of my life.
So can I ask why you didn't go to your dad's house if you in North Philly and just ask your dad, could you go take a shower there at his house? Or better yet, why you just didn't ask your mama, could you just come home and take you a shower? Man, that's probably why she ain't get let up in the house too then, Brian, because shit, they like, shit, we know your funky ass didn't even take no shower since a day ago. We don't want that damn funk on up in here.
Hey, y'all, I stink. I smell like piss outside. I don't smell like blood. I know I'm on my cycle, but I don't smell like blood.
Oh, TMI. Damn, this the second time that she done said some shit about her personal hygiene shit. Her time of the month. We don't want to hear that shit.
I peed on myself 6 times, y'all. I peed on myself.
Wait, Wait, you telling people on the internet that you done peed on yourself 6 times? So she just gonna get online and tell people that she peed on herself 6 times. Wait a minute, just for those who didn't hear that in the back.
I smell like blood. I just smell like piss. I peed on myself 6 times, y'all. I peed on myself 6 times, 7 times last night. The pee got all in my Balenciagas. Can you give me an Uber? No.
Why in the fuck would somebody want to give you an Uber and then you taking your pissy ass up in the damn Uber? That's probably why them people don't even want to let you in. They know you smell like piss and funk and time of the month, all that shit. And you online as a grown-ass adult telling folks that you done peed on yourself 6 to 7 times and it's that time of the month and you bleeding all over the place. I don't get this. Shit. You better go to the damn lakefront and shit, you better go for what you know or some shit. Don't they gotta, wait a minute, ain't they about a lake down there in Philly? Ain't this a lake over there? Shit.
I don't want to go with a guy. I'd rather be a female. Is Lima? I'm about to call Lima. Hi. Because I got to take a shower. Is Lima on here? Lima, can I come to your house to take a shower? Because Subi got a nigga in there. That's why she not opening that damn door. You a female.
Whoa. Now you know why they didn't open up the door for you. Now, how you know that? How you know that she just knows that you done peed? She's probably watching you live. It knows after you just said out of your mouth that you done peed on yourself like 6 times and you smell like that time of the month. Hell no, she the only one that's going to be smelling like the time of the month up in her own damn house. That, man, look. Even if that was true that she did have a man up in the damn house, shit, you already done sealed your fate. You done told people how many times you done peed on yourself. You smell like pee and blood. I mean, shit, hell, how the hell you think she want to let you come up in there and do anything?
No, I want Lima. Where's Satay? No, Satay. Lima, are you on here? What girl from yesterday? She with a nigga right now. She not opening the door. I'm about to get off and call somebody. Please, you at work right now? I need to take a yo. Look at my shoes, bro. I really can't make this shit up. Y'all see why it's yellow? Cause that's from piss.
What the fuck? Why would she show people them shoes? Why would she show? God damn it. I want to say, I know what she doing, Carlos. I swear I know what she doing. But this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it at all. And you're right. All she doing is making herself look very, very stupid. This ain't it right here. I'm sorry. That part right there, Carlos, nobody cares. Go home and listen to your mama so you can be able to get off the streets, get you some clean clothes, wash your behind, and get you some food to eat. It's okay to listen. And hey, you know, look, I see she don't want to listen to her mama. That's why her ass on outside now. If she started getting hungry enough, see, ain't nobody sitting up here, I guess, supporting her through online. They probably killing her in her own damn chat, probably telling her, go and get a job. You need a job. Your daddy ain't coming to save you. Go get a job. I can imagine the comments up in there in her chat. While she's steady trying to beg people to send her an Uber here or Uber there. You first, Carlos. Shit, you the motherfucking Dr. Umar fan around here. You of all people supposed to be sending her $1 or $2 or something so she can get a cup of coffee or something or buy some feminine hygiene products or something, Carlos. Shit. Right, Brian. She want gifts. Boy, you is a terrible look. Boy, you is a fake ass Dr. Umar supporter over here. Daughter out here fucked up, and Carlos like, man, I ain't got shit for her. Fuck her. But look, he got all the praise though for Dr. Umar though. Check that on now. Praise the fuck up out of Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar is a good man. He a good man that got his daughter on out there struggling like a motherfucker. She out there peeing on herself 6 times. Carlos won't even buy a Happy Meal. He won't do shit. Ain't that some shit, Brian? God damn, Carlos. Shit. Wait a minute. I ain't seen not worth it up in the chat. Not worth it. Don't you want to help your buddy Dr. Umar, daughter? All right, well, shit, put her ass to work then. Shit, I ain't mad. You said my apartment complex need the grass cut. She could get a job, come through. Hey, she need the job. Damn, Brian, you said Umar won't even let her use the garden hose to rinse off. God damn. Oh, shit, man. Boy, y'all is killing me up in the chat. Y'all killing me. Oh, Lord. Nurse Petty say, Umar somewhere chasing snow bunnies. Yeah, he doing it off camera. You know, look, he can't be on camera for that right there now, can he, Nurse Betty? He better be off camera. Shit, he better be trying to hide them snow bunnies too, because he got to walk with them outside in the street. Yeah, I bet he ain't on camera now. When he ain't on camera, he's chasing snow white bunnies. Shit, that's what I've been thinking. Shit, he just don't let us see it. He gonna make sure to hide that type of thing. No, you ain't gonna. No, Carlos, you know this is all bullshit, man. You know, I don't either. I don't give a damn about all this shit, man. Hey, look, I hope that the young lady get her life in order. I hope that at one day, at some point, that she can dial herself down and actually have some type of sense to talk to her daddy and rectify whatever type of issues that they may have. That's what I'm really hopeful. I'm not here to, yeah, it's funny because she's sitting up here. We already know what she's trying to do. She is seeking for help. She just don't know how to ask for it. She doing it all wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Because I think this is just a ploy for her to get in contact with her dad. That's what I truly think. Now, I could be wrong about that, but that's just what I think about that situation. But I think the way that she's going about it is all wrong. I feel that now that's even better. She do need to get offline, Carlos. Go home and get help. Because obviously she got some mental issues, and the mental issues lies with that father of hers. But she's going to have to figure it out and find a way to get over the hurt of whatever she has with her father and forgive him. She got to. Because otherwise, it just ain't going to be, her life is just going to be in a downward spiral. You know what, Brian? That is actually a good point. Right? Why wouldn't she just squat? She could, you know, she didn't necessarily even have to pick. You know what? Never mind, man. Never mind. I don't mean, you know, because never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I don't even want to, because I'm reading what you said, I'm like, damn, that do make sense. But see, then I don't want to say something that may rub some people the wrong way. It's like, man, no, never mind. I don't even want to go there, man. No, both parties, Carlos. I ain't just gonna put it on Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar's name is just more known. That's why people keep saying his name. But no, you're right. It's both. It's both parents. You're right. It's both parents. You got shit. Hell, she already talking about burning her own mama house down. She clearly said, I'm going to burn my mama house down. I'm going to take her down. Whoa. Now, wait a minute now, young girl. Why you want to burn down your mama house? That shit was crazy. I'm talking about, she literally talking about burning her own mama house down. I say, man, look, all right, man. The mama, look, she talking about burning the mama house down. Mama at home, living her life, ain't got a care in the world. She probably disrespected the fuck up out of her mama. Her mama wasn't having it. Put her ass clean the fuck up out the house. Why you shit? Ain't no shit. That's the only reason I could think of why she want to burn her mama house down. But shit, if you disrespectful, look, that's where anybody, shit, ain't nobody gonna let you just sit over there. I'm your parent, but you gonna disrespect me up in my own house. That can't happen. You got to go. Especially you grown. No, well, you gonna have to eat some shit and stay up under the damn viaduct for a while until you can figure it on out and come being humble or something. Shit. That's the problem with these kids today. They not humble. They expect everything to just be handed to them because they see other kids get shit handed to them without them having to work for it. So you know how these kids is, y'all. They see some shit like that. Mama, can you do this? And you know damn well your mama and your daddy ain't even made up like that for you, but you still want to ask because you feel like, hey, well, they could do it. How come I can't do it? You find that and then you got these kids that hate their mamas and daddies still do the best they can. Put a roof over their head, clothes on their back, shoes on their feet, and food in their belly. But they want to keep up with the Joneses. You know, they want the Jordans, they want the Prada, and they want all the name brand Michael Kors, all that shit. When I started wanting that type of shit, the only thing my old man and my mama told me is I had to get my own job to get that type of stuff. Okay. So I get me a job and I started getting my own shit. So I started learning at an early age the value of the money. I learned very early about the value of $1. And to this day, I still practice it. Now, do I have sometimes some bad spending habits on certain shit? Yes, the fuck I do. But I'm working on myself with those bad habits that I just like to sit up and spend money on. And hell, I really didn't cut that type of shit on out. Shit, yes, I used to, at one point, man, look, as fast as I make the money, as fast as I'm spending it. And I had to stop that type of shit. You know, that ain't no way for me to live. You might see other people live that way and think that shit is exciting. It's not as exciting as you think it is. It really ain't. Carlos say, I got a solution. Go steal something out of the store and they gonna take her to jail. Problem solved. You got a roof over your head. You can pee in the toilet. Yeah, you right about that. Yeah, right. No, I don't want to tell her to go commit a crime so she can have a roof over her head, Carlos. Crazy as hell. No, I mean, you got a point though, but no, I ain't gonna promote that young lady to go and do a crime so she can be in jail, so she can have a roof over her head and she can pee in the toilet. No, man. No, I ain't gonna promote her. Talking about you got a solution. So you want the girl to have a record. You want her to go to jail so she have a felony on her damn record and shit. Carlos, you ain't shit. Yeah, right, Nurse Petty. She need a psyche valve. Why he gonna talk about some she need to do a crime so she can go to jail, and then there you go. She got a roof over her head. Bam. She got a toilet she can pee in. Bam. Boy, Carlos, boy, you is funny as hell. Said problem solved. And look, hold on. Hey, Carlos, you may be right. Because then she'll be humble enough, she'll really be able to talk to her daddy the right way then. She'll be able to talk to her daddy the right way then, Carlos. Because I bet you any type of money, she'll be humble then. Yeah, I bet you any type of money, she'll be a humble soul up in jail. She'll be writing nice letters and shit to her daddy. Daddy, I love you. See, this time in jail, Daddy, I really had some time to reflect on my behavior, what I was doing when I was out, and I'm sorry. Boy, you going to hear all type of I'm sorries. Oh, Daddy, can you please come and visit me in jail? Now, I see Dr. Umar going to see his daughter in jail. Now, that I see. Yeah, she going to need some conversation. So, hell yeah, she better humble herself the fuck down. Look, Daddy, I love you. I need you. Now, if we cutting it down the middle, then Nurse Petty, I can see that point too. Both parents failed her. These issues have probably been around a long time. I can agree with that. So, and Carlos was right. You can't just blame Dr. Umar, not even blame the mama. Both is equally to blame for how the daughter is right now, because this is shameful. I ain't gonna even lie to you. As a parent, you seeing your child online doing this old crazy shit. What do y'all do as parents if you see your kids acting a plum fool like this? I don't care how old he is, they could be grown. As a parent, you see your child acting a plum fool like this, what would be your reaction to that type of thing? I would want to know. And water's free. You get water anywhere though, Carlos. Shit, not soap and not the clean socks and not the toilet paper, not the underwear, not the bra. You got to pay for that stuff. But Carlos, man, now seriously though, bro. You see your son on the internet acting a plum fool, doing shit that you know for a fact, your own self, you know that's unlikely for him to be doing. But he's online doing it. I just wonder what would be your reaction to that? I know that's right, Yellow. I would just love my child. They get grown and want to do what they want. I'm not stressing over a grown person. I know that's right, Yellow. I know that's right. You say it's all in jail waiting for you. Boy, Carlos is batting 1,000 on over here, man. Y'all is crazy. Yeah, Carlos' ass is crazy. But I most definitely get all points. But overall, though, I don't want to see. Okay. Albert C, appreciate you subbing up to the channel. Albert C, appreciate you subbing up to the channel. Yeah, now see, and that's what I think, that Dr. Umar's daughter is banking on then, bro. I think she's banking on trying to have a conversation with her daddy because she hurting out here. Right, Brian? As long as I don't have to have my Lipton teas from my kid, I've done my job. You right about that shit. Because if you got to sit up here and put a 12-pack of Lipton teas, you can't even have them out in the open. You got to put them in your room and then put a padlock on the damn door, just so nobody can go up in there and just be sneaking them. Ain't that some bullshit? Mama be mad as hell. Like, boy, I had 10 of these damn Lipton teas up in this damn box now. Sticky wings gone, all the sticky wings. Damn, mama come home, hard day at work. You think she think her mouth watering for them damn sticky wings. She was going to throw them boys right up in the oven and heat them up and have her a nice cold thing of Lipton tea. She sitting your bum ass still sitting on the damn couch. They ain't went no work, ain't went to go look for no work. Hey, don't you eat no more? And did you call your daddy today? Shit, that's her normal spiel for a motherfucker like Passion. A motherfucker in his 40s, still living at home with his mama, won't go out to go look for no job, won't go out to do shit, but want to steal Lipton teas from out of your mama's box and shit and eat up all the damn sticky wings. Fuck is going on here? At 40. At 40, though, y'all. At 40. Man, that shit, man. And I had the nerve to call myself thinking that I was defending him. Do y'all remember I was on Barbie Girl Tina's platform and Biz 101 was talking greasy about Facts Kids, right? We're talking greasy about them, period. So I went up there and I had some choice words for Biz too on Barbie Girl Tina's platform, you know, the Matrix. Now, this was 2 years ago. I got reminded of that shit. I say, Lord Jesus Christ. I was just a hollering fool. I sat up here and really thought that I thought he was really trying to be a solid dude, man. And see, that's what I get for thinking. And I think more so I did that. Yeah, Brian, I was He done made me out to be his damn uncle and shit. The whole time, Brian, we the same goddamn age. Now, can y'all dig that shit? We the same age when it all comes out. But beforehand, I'm thinking, goddamn it, he a young dude. You remind me of my uncle and all this and that and shit. Whole time, goddamn it, he the same age as me. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, even Yella, right? Yella, you even defended the punk, man. I think that was mainly why I had to do that derail intensive, y'all. I put my name on the line for that fucker sitting up here messing with little kids and shit. Hey, Tamika. That's why I knew I had to do that damn intensive. Cause nigga, you tried to play on me, nigga. Like literally, he tried to play on me, y'all. I couldn't take that. Like, bro, I felt a certain way about that. Make sure I don't say too much, but I felt a certain way about that one-tooth bastard lying to me for no motherfucking reason. You could have kept them motherfucking lies. I'm sitting up here losing subs because I'm still allowing the motherfucker to come over here on my damn channel. The fuck? I had to lose subs for you? Oh, no, nigga, I'm about to get your ass the fuck back. Y'all don't think that I was thinking about all of that shit. I put my name on the line for him to hold a motherfucking 4th degree sexual assault charge on this record. And once we found that out, he couldn't come back ever. Ever. I thought about all of that, what I'm telling y'all right now, and that's what made me want to do a fucking intensive. Because, nigga, you played in my face for no reason. You played in a lot of people's faces for no reasons. You told people you was 32 years old, had 50,000 up in the bank, your own house in New York, might I add, in New York. With a Benz. With a Benz. We kept asking them, show the Benz, get in the Benz and drive off. Drive off in the Benz, Facts. Facts couldn't do it. He opened up the car door and showed us with them rhinestones on the damn steering wheel. I'm like, my nigga, how the fuck you a whole man and you got rhinestones on the steering wheel? And Yella end up finding out your punk ass don't even live in New York. You all the time in Baltimore. Lying son of a bitch. I mean, just lie for no reason. I can't take a person that just lie for no reason. That shit just irks me. Let's get this money, man. Let's get this money, y'all. You know, you got people out here like Facts talking about corny ass drops. Right, Andre Ovikim? Hey, Andre Ovikim, you got Facts over Billy talking about the drops corny. Okay? So, these are your words. Okay? So, Andre O.D. Kimball would never, these are your words, okay? So, Andre O.D. Kimball would never respond to you at all. You ain't making no money. He would never respond to you. He would never respond to you. He could just make a drop on you on what you say and end you quickly, okay? Nigga, I don't give a fuck about your feelings, nigga. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. You get my pennies, nigga. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about your feelings, nigga. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. You get my pennies, nigga. And to your measly 85 subscribers that you got on your channel, you still ain't no match for me, even on my second channel. Facts. You're no match for me on my monetized. You're cooked on the monetized channel. I mean, come on, Facts. Come on, I done RIP'd you so many goddamn times it ain't even funny. You know, I do word circles around you, Facts, on this YouTube streets. Because, Facts, you're easy to beat. You just tell lies, and I can easily debunk you. No matter what the situation is, I can debunk you, okay? Because you just don't know the lies that you tell people, listen. And then we're able to bring it back up on you every single time. Because what you're not going to do, Facts, is spread the way you want to be on everybody else. You don't have that right to do that. If you want to be a lying, faceless sack of shit, you have every right to be that. That don't mean, you know, a person like me or anybody else of that matter want to deal with that type of thing. are a conniving, manipulative, opportunist. You go where the wind blows, where the content is hot at. You add yourself to it when nobody asks you to come around. You add yourself to everybody. Barbie girl, team, damn beat. The list goes on and on. The only person that accepts you for your raggedy ass ways is Regina. That's the only person on this app that really accepts you. Because not even Lonnie accepts you. She don't even take your calls no more. Waxy. The people that even watch you, Fax, they only watch you just for the entertainment part. Don't get it confused. They know you a lying sack of shit because they be over here talking about you over here, talking about how you lie. KB305 be in your chat. He has even said it out of his mouth that he supports you, but even he knows, nigga, I don't lie. Fuck about your feelings, nigga. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Get my pennies, nigga. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Nigga, I was nigga, you on your own, brother. You sit up here and crash out by yourself. I don't give a fuck how much you may remind me of my little brother. I don't care. I'm not about to sit up here and watch you crash the fuck out. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't here to collar you, nigga. Fuck that. I done tried to collar you, nigga. I done tried to keep them elders up off your ass. You right, yo. I'm tired of getting cursed out by the elders about your shit. And let me get my pennies. So nigga, I had to make a choice. And it was an easy one. Because I don't stand for that shit. Look out. Hey, give me my pennies, nigga. It ain't nobody that's over here that's gonna rock out like that ever. And let me get my pennies, nigga. And let me get my pennies. And let me, cause the pennies turn into dollars. And dollars turns into bigger dollars. My pennies, nigga. Y'all want $2 donation to the let me get my pennies. John is tired of his son acting out. You goddamn right. He taxing on my soul. And I'm not gonna let you do it. I can't let you do it. Back my pennies, nigga. No matter how hard you try. And nigga, I'ma be watching. Nigga, I'ma be watching you, nigga. I'ma have motherfuckers watching you any goddamn way, nigga. Maybe they check to say my penny, anything. And let me about my pennies, nigga. Or about women, get my pennies, nigga. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about your feelings, nigga. I will clap your motherfucking channel, nigga. And that's my word. I meant every bit of it. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Then come Derail Intensive right after that. See how that works? It was already in motion. It was already in motion before he even knew it. It was already in motion before he knew it was coming. And it came like a whirlwind. Every single day, it was Derail Intensive. Every morning, every afternoon. I was even doing it in the evening. I'm running 6 to 8 to 9, 10-hour shows. Derail Intensive. Having panels. Derail Intensive. to a point where I made that motherfucker do a video and say, please, Johnny Blaze, I quit. I quit. I made the motherfucker tap. And guess what? I didn't have to get personal with him either to do it. Let me say that again. I didn't have to get personal to make him wave that motherfucking white flag. I didn't get personal. Now, yeah, some things that went through that I didn't agree with or whatever the case may be, but overall, me, did not have to get personal. I got him on the things that he said on here. And every single day, whatever he put out, I was right there to show it to everybody. Because, see, a motherfucker like him that had a 4th-degree sexual assault charge ain't supposed to just be roaming free and thinking that he got it sweet. No. I was going to make your life a living hell on this motherfucker. And all at the same time, get money. Oh, it got real personal. Yella. That's why, and now in hindsight, shame on me for even getting that there, making it get that personal in the first damn place. But it wasn't for nothing that, y'all. I got paid. And what did I tell everybody, even in the beginning of me doing the Derail Intensive? I say everybody should be talking about Derail, and you will get paid. Hey, I'll take all the money then, since didn't nobody want to talk about Derail, because guess what? Wouldn't nobody else talk about Derail? Nobody else but me. You might have had seers that talked about him here and there, whatever, but like, I was doing it every day. If he was on Sears platform, I'm reviewing that. If he was on whoever panel, I was reviewing it. And I was referencing things on what he said prior, and then how the story would change. I would catch him in a lie every single time. Every time. That annoyed the fuck up out of him, so much so, again, until he got to a point where he was sitting up waving the white flag. Johnny Blaze, I quit. So I vowed even after that I won't go into no intensive with no damn body. It should never even get that personal. I allowed it to get that personal, but exactly. What up with it, Thaddeus? I see you in the building. Man, Brian, I'm talking about every single time caught him in a lie on top of a lie on top of a lie. He was getting sick and tired of me catching him up in his damn lies, but he wouldn't shut up. So if you're not going to shut up and you're not going to stop talking about me, then, nigga, I'm about to go full throttle on you. And I'm going to let you know who's the real big dog around this motherfucker. And I proved it. It was me. Man, he should have been called his old man Chef X. That's on him. He should have never been fucking with me when all I tried to do was just be a good dude towards him. He should have never crossed me. That's how I looked at that. Like, I was literally genuinely trying to be a good person towards him. Literally. And you insulted my intelligence the way you did with all the fucking lies when you didn't even have to. Them lies that he told, he didn't even have to tell them lies, y'all. Well, anyhow, he's in jail now, so it don't even matter at this point. And he would never just be that much. You might reminisce and think about certain things that happened then, but like, for me to just really be trying to bring him up like that, like, nah. I done annihilated him. And even when he get out of jail and he thinks about trying to get back on YouTube, his name is so sullied on these streets. it would probably be best for him not to even get up on YouTube. Just saying. But anyway, appreciate y'all coming through and chopping it up with me with the live stream, going over. You don't know who Passion is, Thaddeus? Thaddeus, come on, man. You don't know who Passion is? Come on, man. You've been around long enough. I know damn well you got to know who Passion is. Oh, my God. Thaddeus, ladies and gentlemen, don't know who Passion is. Hold on. Let me play this for you then so you can see him then, Thaddeus.
Guess what though? Y'all gonna get all this shit back. So all this shit y'all think y'all doing to me, y'all gonna get all that shit back. I guarantee you that shit.
Oh, you was asking who I was.
We ain't even on the same type shit, bro. Come on, like.
Right, that's who I'm talking about right there, Thaddeus. This is the individual that likes to take young girls poo-poo. My fault. I actually was thinking like, damn, you don't know who you don't know who he is? Like, you've been around, Thaddeus. Like, damn, who Passion? Oh, you meant to say who? Passion? Oh, my bad, Thaddeus. And I read it wrong too. Shit. I read it wrong, my bad. I read it wrong too. I'm thinking you was asking like, who's Passion? Like, damn, I thought you know Passion. Yeah, this the one with the one tooth, you know, dangling for dear life at the top part of his mouth. Yeah, this the one that said he was 32. Is he a what? Finn, I think you know the answer to that. He a fucking beta. And he ain't even a beta. He's a bitch. He sits up and take young girls poo-poo. He try to take advantage of a young woman. He ain't shit. He ain't shit, bro. He tried to take a young woman's poom-poom, tried to take her innocence away from her. That's why he's in jail right now. Yeah, Finn, that's why he's in jail right now. I caught this man on live talking to his homeboy about a 15-year-old girl that worked up there at Dollar General. And he was asking his homeboy, oh man, you know if she fucking or not? Now, ask yourself this. At 40-something years old, he's 43, 44 at the time, you having a conversation with your buddy about a 15-year-old that works at the Dollar General. Anybody up in the chat can tell me if I'm lying. Yell if you still in the chat. When you on the panel when we went over that video? And then the lady had to come in and interrupt that conversation because she was like, well, damn, she ain't number 15. And then he tried to act like, you know, that's, ooh, she nasty. Nah, I don't do that. Yeah, Thaddeus, he sat up here. See, them the type of videos that people had needed to be aware of because he did this shit while he was live on YouTube. He did it live on YouTube. He got that bold to even have a conversation with his buddy about a 15-year-old girl that works at Dollar General. And if it wasn't for that lady standing right there to interrupt him to tell him, hey, bro, you talking about my cousin? She ain't number 15. That right there was some shameful shit. People should have been looking at him sideways even after that. But you know what? They didn't. Yes, AC Walker, that is a true story. That is, I don't tell lies over here, AC. That is a true story. asked anybody up in the chat about that live stream that I did. Well, I got him on video talking to his homeboy about a 15-year-old girl that works at Dollar General. Now, at that time, he was 43, 44 years old. Now, ask yourself, why in the fuck is a 44-year-old man asking about a 15-year-old girl? Asking, is she fucking? Man. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, bro, when I did Intensive, anything that he put on YouTube, y'all was able to see it too, because I made him the content so much so, and people, and to be honest now, it was a lot of people that left because I was doing just his content. But now, in hindsight, they thank me now for what I did, because I shedded light on a predator right underneath our fucking nose the whole fucking time, ladies and gentlemen. The whole time, a predator was right there in the midst. And who's to say there's some more predators around here that we don't know that this lurking amongst us right now? But I hope that a predator like this motherfucker that's on YouTube would ever think twice about trying to play with a motherfucker, because if it get found out that you sit up here and you mess with little girls, not only will you be outed, I'm going to make sure to ban you the fuck up off of YouTube. That's how far I'm willing to go. That's how far I'm willing to go. And guess what? And Thaddeus, I would have easily got Biz if I had really wanted to, bro. I just said, you know what? He ain't never did nothing personal to me. I don't give a fuck about no jokes that he tell and none of that. I never liked it, the Movado looking motherfucker in the first place. Never did. I never liked him. Yep, that's exactly what I'm telling you, AC. Thaddeus can confirm that. Steady Grinding can confirm that. Chef X can confirm that. Nurse Petty can confirm that. Damn near the whole chat. Brian can confirm it. Yella most definitely can confirm that. Damn near everybody in the chat, AC, can confirm this story that I'm telling right now. That this individual was caught on his own live stream talking to a homeboy about a 15-year-old that works at the Dollar General, and was asking his homeboy, was the 15-year-old fucking? I never accepted this shit, Thaddeus. And she of all people should know that, though. Once we found out, I never accepted this shit. I don't know what happened to his homeboy, Finn. I don't know what happened to his homeboy, man. Hopefully he's still living. I'm not capping it. And you probably thinking to yourself, AC, man, how in the fuck? Bro, again, when we found out that he had that 4th-degree sexual assault charge on his record, it was over with for him ever coming back over here on my show. I would not allow him back over here. I didn't want him to hit no link. I didn't want him to type up in my chat. I told him to just do whatever he gonna do on his own channel. Especially after I found out that information right there. Once that information came out, now beforehand, no, I didn't know nothing about his background. I didn't know he had any type of record on him or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Probably thought he may have some drug charges or something like that, but then I don't know him. So I don't know if he had no sexual assault charge any sexual charges, assault charges on his record. I didn't know that. Yeah, Thaddeus, I know you didn't really deal with him too much, man. I know. Yeah, he was always over here, Thaddeus. He it's like he lived over here on my damn channel. Shit, I might as well have filed him off for taxes. Shit, as much as he was over here on my damn channel. I'm talking about every time I went live, you count on facts to be right there, front and center. Yeah, you count on him to be front and center every single time. Yeah, man, but yeah, he got exactly, in hindsight, yeah, he made it personal. So instead of me going dark, I figured it out and I dug deep and I got him. And like I said, I didn't have to get super personal with him at all. I kept it all on YouTube. So, but I digress on that. It is what it is, you know. He got what was coming to him, and as a result, his behavior of what he displayed on here actually was like that in real life, and he had to go to jail behind it. Yeah, I be seeing Carlo V. Man, shout out to Carlo V, man. I ain't seen Carlo V in a minute, man. Yeah, shout out to Carlo V. Yeah, Carlo V was rocking hard with him. I bet he ain't he wouldn't be right. I bet he ain't even thinking ain't nobody even thinking about this stud right here, man. No, he had his time in the sun and all that, but then all that got killed. All that was dead. All that talking that he was doing, all that shit was dead. Dead. Yeah, right, Uncle L. Right. Exactly. You know it. Boy, Uncle L couldn't stand facts. I'll talk about, boy. I didn't even have that much of a disdain like that at first for him, but Uncle L could not stand facts. Man, AC, I don't tolerate them type of people even in my chat. If I don't deal with them in real life, you better know I ain't dealing with them. I'm not dealing with them over the internet if I ain't dealing with them in real life. So I'm just saying, if you don't want a motherfucker like me to find out that you like sitting up here taking advantage of young kids, don't come over here to my channel, because if I find out, I'm telling you, I'm gonna put you clean on blast. I'm gonna put you clean on blast. I have no empathy for any man or woman. Not that, wait a minute, I'm an equal opportunity over here. No, I'm not gonna just say just with the men, even with a woman. If it's a woman that I find out that sit up here and like to touch on little bitty boys, you gonna get the fuck up out of here too. No, you gonna get the fuck gone. I plan it both ways. It ain't just with the men, it's with the women. You would be surprised. You got some women on around these parts, goddamn, that like to mess with little bitty boys. Grown as hell in their 40s. And sitting up here messing with a 13, 14-year-old boy. Yeah. Let me find out one of you perverted ass women that's doing that type of shit. You gonna get outed too. No, I'm an equal opportunity when it comes to that type of shit. Yeah, but Finn, you know for your own self, man, I done talked about that. I done did stories about that, bro. It's a story right now about a teacher that's in Downers Grove, Illinois, that was sitting up here having inappropriate relationship with a 14-year-old. In Downers Grove, this just happened. So no, man, no. Just like a man could get that smoke, a woman could get that smoke from me too. If you're like that, I don't want your kind around me. No, I don't want your kind ever to be around me. Fuck that. I don't have no conversation with you. Ain't nothing you can tell me. Ain't nothing. Just your best bet is just to stay the fuck away from me over here. Go where they allow you to be free and be a pervert and all this and that, and do you somewhere else, but don't come over here with that shit. But I digress, man. Let me get on up out of here, man. Oh, you thought somebody saw your comment up in the chat. You already blocked. You type it up in here. You type it up in here. Wait, oh. You type it up here, JB2, you a liar. Oh. And you made sure to say it the first time. The first time I ain't see it in the chat. Oh. I told you that don't bother me, but I'm going to just time you out anyway. That don't bother me, you spelling out nigger. That don't bother me. Why do y'all, that be y'all go-to to spell out nigger in the chat? That don't bother me. That ain't going to do nothing but get you blocked. I don't care nothing about that. Now, I let you write it on out. All right. Now what? Yeah, just hide this dumbass. Get this dumbass up out of here. You could be dumb. It's okay. But what that was supposed to have made me get mad? Yeah, that's some lame ass shit. Like, what was that supposed to have did, though? That was supposed to have made me mad and snap out and get the yelling and screaming because you called me a nigger? I keep trying to tell y'all I'm not no emotional motherfucker like that to be worried about no damn word, nigger. Not worried about no shit like that. Right, exactly, Thaddeus. Like, okay, you white. You white, but ain't nobody even talking about black or white or no shit like that. Right. Thank you, Dialogue with BTV. That's how I was looking at it. Thank you for the view. Shit, I don't get mad. Look, I'll let you say whatever you gonna say, but then I don't have to let you continue to type. I'm just going to let you stick around so I can be able to get that view from you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm sorry that I didn't give you the reaction that you was looking for when you spelled it on out, because I know you're still in the clouds. Sorry I didn't give you the reaction that you was looking for. You probably was looking for me to go ape shit. Oh my gosh. This white person called me a nigger, and why the fuck would I go through all that dumb shit? I don't care. That wasn't gonna do nothing but just get you blocked. I mean, damn. I mean, shit here. At least I let you say it. You can't say that I didn't allow you to spell out the word nigger in my chat, so you could go back to your white folks and tell them that, yeah, white buddies, yeah, I was able to go in the black man's chat and spell out nigger. Ha ha ha. They're gonna ask you how do you react to you doing that? Oh, he just blocked me. He got scared. Whole time, all they gotta do is just come over here. They can see how I reacted to it. I laughed at you. Cause I don't care. I don't care. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. All right. And shout out to you, Doe Eyes. I did receive your email, and when I do get some time, I will take a look at what you sent. Just to let you know, if you're in the clouds, Doe Eyes, shout out to you. I did see you go live. So, I came up in there, spoke. See, I let you. Yeah, I could read. Yes, I could read old school run and skate. Yeah, I could read. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah, ah, ah. What up with it, Jay Rich? Ooh, 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 ah, ah. What up with it, Slim, with 2 M's? What's the word, Slim? Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, they real persistent around here. They persistent and still try to get a reaction. Since you want a monkey, Reggie Reg, what's the word, man? Man, this is funny. Hey, troll life matters, man. Troll life matters, man. Straight up, troll life matters, boy. Boy, they funny coming up here spelling out nigga. They gonna try it again with a different account. And can you read, monkey? Yes, this monkey can read. Yeah, this monkey can read. Yeah. Hold on, since we speaking about monkeys around here. Damn, shit. All right. Now I can't dance worth of shit though, you know. But we got some dancing gorillas though around here too. Yeah, let me show you the dancing gorillas. Yeah. You know, you got dancing monkeys, you got dancing gorillas. Hold on, yeah, here we go. Yeah. I'm laughing. Oh Lord. Hey, straight on. I thought you said you weren't going back and forth. Look, and you such a bitch. You won't even say my motherfucking name, boy. At least I said your goddamn name. Show my motherfucking name some respect, nigga. Don't be so mad. Now, straight talk. You know goddamn well I don't give a fuck about what you said, right? So let's cut to the bullshit, right? Why you ain't got that? Why you saying that this? Look, Carlos, straight talk said that this sector is garbage, but this is the same sector that you've been going back and forth with Kwame Brown, Armando Black. I mean, so you're not appreciative of your nigga pennies, right? The absolute worst what's going on. So you're not appreciative of your nigga pennies that you've been getting along the way then. Straight talk. I'm just asking. You said this garbage. I mean, you was loud as hell. It's garbage, and I said it. It's garbage. Straight talk. But this is where they started at right here. Straight talk. I'm confused, straight talk. Now you gonna turn your back all the way on up, huh? You turning your back, now this is garbage, huh? Dig that. Straight talk. That is garbage now, dog. Straight talk. You know, straight talk. Now you wanna bring up what I said, the truth, okay? Straight talk. 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 Now you want to bring up what I said to Drew Freeman. Okay, bring it up. You should have been brought that shit up, nigga. Alright? So what? It's you two. I didn't do shit. And then you such a pussy. You won't even say my damn name, straight bitch. So I know after today I won't never impress you again. Straight whole ass nigga. You should know already this is you too. I got the right to my own bitch ass opinion. ass nigga. Straight talking about this straight garbage ass sector nigga. No, you a garbage ass content creator. Straight talk the fuck out of here. I would never hit your link, nigga. Straight talk, you ain't no shit. You bailed out when shit got hard. Now you wanna sit up here and cry foul cause you was into beef. So fucking what, nigga? Did nobody put no gun to your head and tell you to beat with motherfuckers?
Yeah, look at the dancing gorilla.
Sound stupid. You sound like a motherfucking fool. Now you wanna cry foul. Now, to all of those, troll accounts came in, hopefully I gave y'all a little snippet of how us niggas and us gorillas be dancing and, having a grand old time. Now, what, you thought I was supposed to have came with hate? No. This is YouTube. AC Walker, you give me JB, child predators like that, they can be roasted so hard they won't even be able to make a comeback from it afterwards. Hell yeah, I know exactly what you talking about, AC. That's why I promised myself I was not going to go there. I'm not going to mention that individual over there. I'm not going to mention him. He gonna get enough work within himself with Sis. So all I need to do is just sit back and watch the show. I'm not going to say anything about that man. I'm going to leave that man where he at. Let him do whatever it is, what he does over there in his show, whatever. I would never salute him. I would never promote nothing that he got going on. Just know that I just don't want to even talk about that individual ever. I did enough talking about him last week. That's enough. That's enough. I really, because then all I'm going to do is just end up tricking myself into actually roasting the fuck up out of him every goddamn day. And I don't want to do that. I'm not building no content off of that at all. But I can have my opinion when I feel like it. And that's how I leave it. Won't ever do a show about him. Been there, done that. Everybody knows what's going on with him. So at this point, it is what it is. What up with it, Tate Ward? What's good with you, man? Salute to you. Happy Monday to you, bro. Hope all is well with you. But look, ladies and gentlemen, look, we getting into the 3-hour mark. It's time for me to go. I mean, I could stay longer, but I don't really want to review no more videos right now. At least not right now anyway. I still have other videos and body cam stories to go over and all that, but I could do that another time in another show. I'm about to get on up off of here, but salute to the chat. Appreciate y'all pulling up, hitting the like button and picking up the content, picking up my reaction to the YouTube policies. Just a reminder, for those who don't know, thank you, Nurse Petty. Appreciate you coming through, AC Walker, as always, man. Appreciate you. Steady grinding, salute. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Monday, man. Johnny Blaze is up out this thing, and I'll see y'all later.